Welcome to Fiber Optics Live, a series of demonstrations by the Fiber Optic Association on how fiber optic components actually work. In this video, we're going to show how light travels in an optical fiber. If you're an instructor, feel free to duplicate these for your students so they too can see how optical fiber actually carries light. To demonstrate how fiber works, we're going to use this 30mm plastic rod. And to effectively get light in and out of it, we're going to polish the end. And we're polishing it just like we polish an optical connector, using in fact the same film that we use for polishing connectors. For our light source, we're going to use a laser pointer. Here you can see how it is scattered by the imperfect finish on the end of the plastic rod and how light is carried down the rod. If we shine a laser pointer in the other end of the plastic rod, it will light up the end of the rod from scattering off the imperfect finish and exits to show the light pattern out of the rod on our background. This is how we're going to show how light travels in an optical fiber. Optical fiber works by total internal reflection. The light rays traveling down the core are reflected back by the interface between the higher index of refraction of the core and the lower index of refraction of the cladding. So we can demonstrate this with our plastic rod. To show how light travels in the core of an optical fiber, we'll use our plastic rod to represent the core and the air surrounding it to represent the cladding. We've polished the ends so we can inject light into it easily. For our light source, we're going to use a laser pointer. It's a nice, bright, narrow beam of light that looks very much like the rays or modes of light traveling in the fiber. And there you can see it. The ray travels straight down the fiber and side to side until we decide to change the angle. And then you can see the light is being reflected off the boundary between the core, the plastic rod, and the cladding, the air. So this is how optical fiber works. This is total internal reflection in an optical fiber, and what you see is what happens in a typical step index multimode fiber. We're the Fiber Optic Association, the Professional Society of Fiber Optics. Be sure to watch our other YouTube videos on Fiber Optics Live, as well as our lecture series on fiber optics and premises cabling, all on YouTube.